son of the Blue Diamond. One of the things we celebrate tonight is outstanding citizenship. And that's why we're here, really, what Marines stand for. I'd like to bring us to the pub, Sustaining the Transformation, written by General Krulak, which speaks of 5 phases of being a Marine. As you know, recruiting, recruit training, cohesion, sustainment, and my favorite, citizenship. And that's really why we're here, citizenship. Our guest of honor has a lot to say about that. You read his bio, it is in front of you, but let's not spend too much time with that. However, as you know, one of our own, a bandsman, a trombone instrumentalist, a drum major, a bandmaster, who's now in his 10th year of retirement life. You should give him a hand just for that. And one of the things that makes this night special, and he's not the only one, but we'll get to honor him tonight. But across the room, we have many of us who have retired, who have served. They're all over the place. I'll be here all night thanking you for your service. But they're here. They really are. And I, for one, as are you, I am a product of their training. I am a product of their leadership. I am a product of their service. If I had all night, I'll bring each and every one of them here to tell the story. For that, I thank you. For that, I thank you. But tonight, we'll get to focus on him. An excellent Marine musician. One of the few Marines that I've known who have received a Purple Heart for services for actions during combat. I only know 3 of them. He finds it fitting to spend the evening with us. I believe he has something to tell us today. So I should probably stop talking. So do me a favor and help me welcome the one and only Master Sergeant Retired.
Good evening. Marines, families, friends, welcome to this evening's celebration. I would like to say thank you. Thank you for carrying on the long-standing tradition of recognizing our Marine Corps birthday. And equally as important, coming together to honor each other by celebrating the West Coast Marine Musicians Birthday Ball. Thank you, Chief Warrant Officer 3 Navarro, Master Sergeant Cox, and Master Sergeant Van for the honor of addressing the Marines here this evening. Having attended and performed in numerous West Coast Marine Musicians Birthday Balls, this is very special for me. Since retiring from the Corps has become even more important to me, and as such, the many friends I've made and the customs and traditions I dedicated myself to for 20 years have taken on a new meaning. I faithfully dedicated myself to follow you, all of you, through your unit's social media, through your televised performances. Trust me, every January 1st, no matter how painful it might be, I am up at the crack of dawn watching the Rose Parade and to watch the composite Marine band marching through. And I hope you guys still get those In-N-Out burgers at the end. The exposure you have now through social media, the public affairs office, your televised performances have put you in the forefront of what Marines do on a continual basis. You are in the public's eye, and you set the standard for the Marine Corps. Your flawless performances and appearance are second to none. There's a reason that Marine Corps bands are some of the most requested bands in the nation. I'm sure you're aware of the profound impact your music makes on the public. Your work tempo is proof of how important it is to have you at an event. At times it may be difficult to see the future impact of your performance or what they mean to others. In 2002, I was fortunate enough to be stationed with the Albany Marine Band and perform in the Edinburgh Military Tattoo in Scotland. 6 weeks of performances every night and twice on Saturday. That was a long, long haul. Well, this past July, our family was taking an Alaskan cruise. 17 years later, on that cruise, and halfway across the world, I was enjoying an adult beverage, and I struck up a conversation with the person who was sitting next to me. We talked about our occupations, past and present. As it turned out, he was a police officer, as am I. When I shared with him what my MOS was, he immediately brought up seeing a Marine band in Scotland. I inquired what year he attended, and he replied in 2002, he and his wife traveled to Edinburgh to celebrate their anniversary by attending the tattoo. I told him I was a drum major for the All Marine Band that year, and he could not believe it. He bought the VHS, yes, VHS tape, and he had his kids watch the performance. And he told me he still watches that performance to this day. Remember, Marines, it's not just another parade, it's not another concert, it's not just a patriotic opener. For some, seeing a Marine band is a once-in-a-lifetime event they will never forget. But it's not all work. There are certainly great times, memorable incidents, a little riding on the edge of your seat, and an occasional butt chewing. I can say I've been a part of just about everything that can happen to you, or at least been associated with a group that has done something. It happens. I can recall in Stamford, Connecticut, when Sergeant Van lost his shorts.
Shots fired!
Or another time in St. Louis, when Staff Sergeant Cox lost his lunch.
Never.
In New Orleans, I might have somehow ended up in the hands of Margaret Thatcher's security team. When everything got cleared up, I thought it would be a smart idea to ask Margaret Thatcher to come and have a drink with the Marines. She politely declined. The following day, that qualified me for a butt chewing. You might be in the commanding general's brief, and might be grilled by the division commander as to why we thought it'd be a good idea to hijack a Navy C-40 jet and use it for our own personal use. That's a story for a later time. The memories are made all the time, Marines. In every situation, in every time and place. Every single day, you're going to reflect and say to yourself, those were some of the best days of my life. Even some of the worst days, you will remember in vivid detail. Hold on to them. Cherish them. You will come to love them in time. Throughout your Marine Corps career, whether long or short, because of who you are and what you do, you're going to have the opportunity to meet famous people and go to unbelievable places. And you know what I learned? It's all about who you know. Take a look around you. Right now, take a look around you. These are the Marines, the families, the friends you know. These are the people who will stand at your side, answer the phone at 3 in the morning, listen to you, laugh with you. They will go to hell and back with you. I look at the table that I am seated at and the people I know. My daughter, who was with me every day in Fallujah. I have proof of that right here. I see my son, who at the age of 15 months old, conducted the 1st Marine Division Band at my retirement ceremony. Yes, he did. I see my wife, who answered the phone on September 29th, 2006, to hear me say something happened, but I'm okay. She answered the phone on December 14th, 2012, to hear me say, we have a mall shooter here, but I'm okay. I got him. She answers the phone to hear me say another police officer has died. I have to go. She has lived all of this as well. And she is the heart of our family. She keeps us going with her undying love. She is the strongest person that I know. After all, she is a Marine. These are the people who will go to battle with you, who will never give up on you, and without a question, will do anything they can to save your life. I can say that from first-hand experience. Gunnery Sergeant Dahlberg, I thank you. My wife and children, my family thank you. Without your disciplined training, your keen attention to detail, and your gut instincts, I likely would not have returned from my rank. Thank you. Look again to the person to your left and the person to your right. These are your people. Lean on them, trust them, support them, care for them. That is what our Corps was built on, camaraderie and esprit de corps. Those are not just ethos we say, but traditions we live by. I guarantee they will mean even more when you leave the active ranks. Our Marine Corps standards are high, the highest there are. For the past 244 years, our country and the world know this to be true. Send in the Marines, it will get done. So much so that some of the greatest quotes in the world come from our exploits. You know many of them, but I have to say this one is my favorite, and it comes from a very respected person in our country's history. The Marines I've seen around the world have the cleanest bodies, the filthiest minds, the highest morale, and the lowest morals of any group of animals I've ever seen. Thank God for the United States Marine Corps. That was said in 1945 by the First Lady of the United States, Eleanor Roosevelt. It does not get any better than that.
As it should be.
This summer, Sergeant Major Black was appointed as the 19th Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. Coincidentally, some of you may remember his wife, First Sergeant Stacy Black, who was in our ranks as a French horn instrumentalist at the beginning of her career. And actually, she was in a fire team in New Orleans with me and Lance Corporal Dahlberg way back then. If you haven't listened to Sergeant Major Black's speech at his closing relief ceremony, I strongly urge you to. He stated, and I quote, "The Corps exists for a singular purpose, the round hitting the target." I can tell you, without a doubt, every Marine band has a smaller bullseye than anywhere in the Corps, and you continually hit that bullseye day after day with every performance. In time, you may be called to battle on any given day, and you will be ready when that call comes, just as those who have come before you. I look out across this room and I'm excited. I'm excited to see the next generation of war fighters. I see strength, I see determination, but mostly, I see young men and women who are proud to serve their Corps.
All right.
Our Corps is strong because of you. So thank you, Marines. Thank you for allowing me and my family to be a part of your birthday ball. The only thing I can think of now is to give you guys a safety brief, but I'm pretty sure that's already been done. I hope to get as many as you as possible tonight and share in this celebration. Have fun, be safe, and stay away from my daughter.
thank you. This what you see here in front of you today stands as such because the Marines like your father, like your husbands. For that, we thank you. Please, a round of applause for them as well. Dr. Hufford, from this group of animals, thank you so much for being our guest of honor. You honor us with your presence. We look forward to seeing you next year. You could not have been any better. For that, we thank you. Please accept this gift on behalf of the West Coast Marine musicians. Strength and honor. Send them for that.